Hey y'all. So I'm gonna try this. Oh, he wants to show his boba tea. Is that what it's called? Boba tea? I don't know if anyone's going to come. I can have him reschedule this. Yeah. Vernon. Vernon. Anyways, there's a lot. Okay. There's a lot of let me brush your hair. We both just took a bath. I took a bath and then he took a bath. And so, yeah, there's a few other people. I've seen several people live right now, and then obviously it's like the election is going on. Okay, Jojo. And I thought he would be at football practice. He usually goes, and I thought I'd have a few minutes, and I don't. So I'm gonna try to do this, but who knows how long this is gonna last. Here's Gwen Stacy. Sorry, my hair's still wet. I just took a shower and then he just took a bath. And yeah, then when brother gets home, he will take his bath after football practice. Yeah. But I thought I would have a little bit of time before they got home. And yeah, I don't. Because he decided to stay with me tonight. Anyways, but I didn't want to have to just reschedule this again, so I guess I'm going to be here for a minute. So hello to everyone that watches on replay, and hello to the 2 people it says is here right now. Everything has been pretty crazy lately. That's why every time I keep trying to do this. The problem is I need to stop scheduling it and just do it when I feel like doing it, because I schedule it when I feel like doing it, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna schedule it so I can give people some notice, and then by the time that time comes, I don't, like, there's so much going on, and my brain is not in the same place as when I scheduled it. So I'm just gonna have to start doing it randomly and hoping people get the notification. I don't know, because this isn't working for me. I schedule it and then nothing works for it to happen. Like last night, it was like, I don't know. It hasn't rained in forever. It's been so freaking hot still here. And then it rained last night, yesterday, and it stormed actually. And who was that one? Is that one you just made? He came in here the other day and made all of us. He brought, and he was like, so I was wearing blue shorts and a black shirt, so he came in here with one, and I actually just redid my hair the other day, so I was given Slim Shady vibes for about 2 days because I didn't feel like doing the purple after. Anyway, so he brought it. It had blonde hair that day, and then yeah. You love Slim Shady? Why? Because your hair looks like that right now. Anyways. Hello, 8 people. I don't see anyone commenting, so it would I don't know, it doesn't say anything. It just shows 8 people are here. Anyways, here, okay, go do that. So I'm trying to, I've been gone for like forever. I kind of disappeared, and I am still kind of in that mind frame, but what is that, like a little sword? Yeah, so my dad was in the hospital. Hi, Melissa. Well, I haven't been live in forever. I've actually been kind of like not in a good place. Anyways, hi, Diana. Well, so my dad was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And then I guess it was right about 2 weeks. And then last week they decided, they kept trying to get rid of him. Like they were like without really us having anything ready for him. And he went in the hospital, still able to get like out the car in the wheelchair in the hospital. Now he's basically bedridden, and we're having a really hard time. He's had to come to my house, so I've had to move everything around. And it's just a lot, and we're having a really hard time being like led in the right direction. it's just, yeah. It's like he has a doctor's appointment back out there on Friday, and I'm like, how are we even gonna get him there? Like, yeah. So finally, I remembered today that they have like like transportation, wheelchair accessible transportation. So we just have to get him in the wheelchair out there. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and it's all happened so fast. Um, and so trying to navigate it has been a lot, and then trying to deal with all of that, and then my kids, obviously, and then yeah. So yeah, we were just I just took a bath, like, because they're at football practice, and normally he goes to football practice with them, and tonight he decided to stay with me, so I just took a shower, and he just took a bath, and yeah, now we're just hanging out waiting on Daddy and brother to come home, and which Daddy took a shower, his after work shower before, because he's all dirty when he comes home from work. So yeah, and then all the rest of the older ones, I gotta go tell them, get in the shower, get in the shower, like they're not old enough to know they need to take a shower. And the one that plays football has to definitely be reminded. He'll go in there and try to go to sleep every day, and I'm like, you have to get up and take a shower. And boys stink. I know from having them and from cleaning houses, like, people, like boys stink. And
Boys don't stink.
yeah, boys do stink. You don't stink yet. You're still little. You still smell good.
I love that
They, my 7-year-old came and asked me for some deodorant last night, so I had some under the cabinet. I think like there was a couple that I had saved that I didn't like or didn't use or didn't whatever, and so I gave them both their own little deodorant. She said my teens take 2 showers a day. I have to force mine to make sure they take one. So, and I have my little, it's so funny, I have my little, my hair was wet, and I was going to blow dry it, and then I was trying to get him in and out of the bathtub and all that, and I was just like, yeah, so my hair was wet, and ugh. Is that what you just built? It got a guitar and a sword. Anyways, yeah, whatever that's called. So, I don't know. My 7-year-old. Ew, I don't. Okay, well, they don't. Mine don't. No, mine should take more showers than they do, because one plays football and the other one works on his 4-wheeler and all that stuff all the time. So he always smells like gas and oil. Like, he's always outside working on something. And then the other one plays football. So they should probably take more showers than they do take. Because they both always smell. Yeah. So. Yes, so this is our last week. Well, okay, so both of my kids that play football, this is their last football game, except, well, the younger one, they are number 2 seed, so they go to the playoffs and then hopefully the Super Bowl. Melissa said, hey, dude. She said, hey, dude. Hello, say hello, Melissa. Her boy, your son's 2, right? So he's littler than you. Yeah. That's probably, do we know yet? Like, it should be time to know who won, isn't it? Hi, Pixie. Hi. I don't know how to say your name.
Wendy.
I don't know. I don't know how to say that.
Wendy.
I'm not even going to try to butcher that, because I don't know if I would say that right. Anyways, I don't know how everyone else is. You shall not judge your brothers.
Yeah.
He's about to be 3 this month. My oldest, still at home, is about to be 17. But so here, let me get some people's opinion on something. Okay, so my older son is going through a situation, and I'm giving him advice that I wish I would have had when I was his age. If I was in this, hold on. Okay, play with your Legos for a minute. Let me talk for a minute, please. Okay, please. Play with these for a minute, and just let me talk for just a second. Okay, so March last year, so about a year and a half ago, he got a car. At the time he was 19. I'm trying to think. 19. He was 20. No, he was 18, about to be 19. And so this was his first adult purchase. So I took him to the place where I bought mine. I had a normal experience there. Well, he did not. Within 4 months of getting this car, we had to replace the motor in it, okay? And there was nothing, like, they offer some kind of, like, gap insurance that you have to pay more for. But he was 18, and obviously they didn't explain that to him. Jojo, stop. They didn't explain that to him. And Jojo, stop. Please? Please. Anyways, so he saved the money, we put the motor in, and then it was good for a few months. And then it started having more problems, and we had to tow it home for the second time. So it's been sitting since, and we've had a really hard time figuring out what's wrong with it. It's like fuel related, or I don't know what it is exactly, but anyways, he went back to the place today and was like asking them, like, can you please help me figure out what's wrong with the car, or I guess come get it. Well, so it's financed through a finance company, and so they're like, yeah, well, basically, you know, we've already got paid for it. You owe them. Like, there's not really. Anyway, so then they tried to talk him into giving him this really good deal on a second car loan before he lets this one go back, because this one's going to ruin his credit, basically, at 20 years old, and his first, like, adult purchase or whatever. And so his car payments are going to be more. So he's been paying the car payments and the insurance and everything while he has not been able to drive this car. Because he didn't want it to mess up his credit. So he goes up there today, and they talk him into getting another car similar to this car. With the payments are going to be more. All the money that he's been paying for this car for the last year and a half, plus the money he spent putting the motor in it and all the stuff, whatever, is just whatever. And it's going to ruin his credit. And he's going to have the new car loan, so his credit's going to basically take a double. Anyways, I think he just needs to go pay to have the car looked at and diagnosed, and then, like, he hasn't even done that. So I feel like he tried to give up way too easy, and these people are trying really hard to pressure him into doing something that I don't think he should do. Let me back up. Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, that is like, she said that's what the dealership did to my kids. They are paying off on a dead brick. Anyways, yeah, and that's what I told him. And so it's crazy because when he was a senior in high school, like, he had this, like, Navy recruiter, like, pressuring him into, like, signing, like, it was really not a, I don't know. So his dad's in prison, and so they were like, it was so weird. They were like trying to get him to lie and have me sign his dad's name to get, like, it was really, it was not a good situation. And I'm glad that he finally was able to, like, stand up for himself and say, like, I don't want to do this, because they were really pressuring him into doing it.
With one leg.
It's you with one leg? Let me see. Anyways, and so I feel like that's how the guy right now is doing, is trying to pressure him, and he's, like, not, like, I'm having to tell him, like, don't let anyone pressure you into, especially, like, I feel like they already put him in such a bad situation and have really not done anything to try to help since it happened. I think it is something simple. I think, and that's the thing, and that's why I'm, like, sticking with, like, have it diagnosed. Like, that's not going to cost that much money. And the thing is they actually did, I guess, I don't know if they paid for whatever, this place to look at it that's not far from where we live. And they said it needed a new motor, which we had already come to that conclusion, but then they second opinioned it, and so that's what we did. And I did a lot of research and found a motor actually on Amazon. It was crazy. Like, it was a crate, like, it was in, like, anyways, it was like, came in like a crate thing. But anyways, and then his stepdad put it in, and he was driving it, and it was good. And then it was something with the fuel injectors, and then he put fuel injector cleaner in it, and I said, I think you should wait and don't do that. I don't know. Like, we had already had so many problems with this car because it's a turbo, and we didn't know nothing about any of that when he got it. So it's a 2016 Malibu turbo 2.0 anyways, and so we didn't know anything about a turbo, having a turbo. Like, can you stop? And so it was a learning experience for all of us, and it has been so much. But then the car that he sends there, that he didn't even send me, he didn't think I was gonna go look, but I definitely went into their little website and found which car it was, went into the inventory, and it's also a turbo 2.0. So it has basically, like, it's a Honda and the other's a Chevy, but they basically still have, like, and I was just like, why would you do that? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense.
Mama, did you ever eat that bin?
She said Lieutenant Dan. Yeah, so, yeah, does he even know? Seriously, well, he's just gonna call me and like tell me what the car is and what it. I don't know. They were just being way too pushy about it. They were texting him like an hour ago. He was messaging me and asking me what he needed to tell him, and I was like, don't tell him anything. Don't you? They literally are not doing anything really to help you. They're looking out for themselves, and this is gonna be the second time like you're letting them put you in a bad situation. And I feel bad because I'm the one that found the car. I was like, hey, I'm gonna go up here where I got mine and see what they have. And so I kind of knew what he was looking for. I hope I'm not yelling. I feel like I'm yelling because I have these headphones on. Anyways, and so I found the car and I was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. And then I started the process and he wanted the car. And then 4 months later, it needed a new motor. And it's something with the pistons come apart and like it's a known issue. And I think there's sort of a recall on it, but it's like only on certain year models, and his is like the second half of the it was a weird situation. I know, and I think normally Hondas are like good. But I just don't know because we had problems with this car with the similar motor, and then I was just not really knowing anything about a turbo. Like as far as like we work on he works on all our own stuff. Like we're about to have to. I figured out what was wrong. Can't even talk. Whoa, you're making it turn sideways. Okay. I figured out okay, we saw it. I figured out what was wrong with mine finally. And so now hopefully I'm going to have a little bit of money this week to order the torque converter, which everyone's been telling me. And I was like, no, that's not it. That's not what's wrong with it. It can't be that. But I really didn't know anything about what it would do or not do, whatever, until recently. And I was like, yeah, that's totally what it's doing. That's definitely what's wrong with it. So,
Yeah.
stop. Yeah, and thankfully so we saved like half of the price putting the motor in his car than what the place was gonna try to charge us to do it. So thankfully, and Jojo, you're making it fall. He just rebuilt the motor in his truck after it had been sitting for a year. It was just literally, and he had it mostly done. It was just the matter of buying all like the oil and transmission fluid and all the stuff that had to be drained out. So that's what like was holding him back forever. Like I think some bolts he had to like just some spark plugs and wire, like all this stuff that he like and then finally like got all that together and has been driving it now. But that thing drinks some gas, so I don't like using it very often.
How happened a video?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I cannot imagine what you're going through. That's like literally my biggest fear. What's up, Kason? What? My kids are weird. That's like literally seriously, and I feel like what I'm going through right now with my dad, like I know he's already the person that he was 2 weeks ago is like gone. Like he's not, and I don't know if it's medication or what's going on right now, but he's like very out of it and seeing things, and it's really hard to deal with, and especially like it's all happened like so fast. Like I had 2 days to figure out like that he was coming here, and like it was a lot. It's been a lot.
I'm mad about it.
I can't imagine. No, it's not broke. That literally is like something. And so I'm a little older than my kid's dad, so I assume that I won't have to go through that. But we really know, we really don't know. Jojo, can you please stop? Give me that.
Wait, let me.
You got my little
I'm trying
cricket,
to do it.
my little cricket for shirts, my little poker thing that goes for my. Stop,
I couldn't do
Jojo. I kind of had a feeling when I did this, I wouldn't be able to be on here very long because I knew. You're gonna make it fall.
I found it in my letter.
Okay, I will. You're either gonna have to look because when you go like that, you're gonna make the whole thing fall down. It's okay. It's really been hard for me, like communicating with anybody. I have been like most of my family doesn't even really know what's going on because I have not been able to do anything, and my sister has still made zero effort. Like nobody really has. What?
You scratched me.
I scratched you. No, probably one of my rings scratched you because you insisted on going across here instead of around. So I helped you get over there, and I don't know what scratched you, but it was probably this one. Are you gonna get up? No? He's gonna roll on the floor. Little Mr. Big Head. I know. Well, my mom, like, I don't know. It's really hard for her to deal with right now because she's having to do, like, everything. We haven't been able to figure out, like, home health situation or whatever. Basically, he turns 65 next month. His birthday is on Christmas Day, and he turns 65 next month. And so Medicare and all that stuff goes into effect December 1st. So when I called the place today, she's like, yeah, I don't really know of any of that except Medicaid. So December 1st, we'll be able to see him. And I'm just like, I don't even know if he'll make it that long at this point, to be honest. He's really, really doing bad really fast. It's like a really rapid decrease. And they still have the PICC line in because they're still planning to do chemo treatments. And I just don't even understand what the hell's going on at this point. Nothing makes any sense. They literally were like trying to, my mom kept telling them like, we're like being evicted from the hospital right now. They're like literally, they were going to send him home with no pain meds in the evening time where the pharmacy was closed. And then I guess all the only ones that will accept his insurance were out of the medicine. Like, it was just really crazy. And so I ended up having to call the patient advocate. Mama. And I was like, okay, well, just because you have 2 feet and 1 shoe. And I ended up having to call the patient advocate. And I was like, yeah, this is not safe. He still has a giant bruise on his head from when he fell and hit his head. Like, I really probably need to file a complaint with somebody about something. Like, this whole situation has really not been a good one. And then so now I'm worried about when he goes back Friday, if they do keep him, then he probably needs it. But at the same time, like, this hospital, I'm less than unimpressed. It was not. And then they really didn't send him home with like any of the stuff. Yes, I can see you in the comments. They haven't said hospice yet. They haven't said that yet. Nobody, I don't know. The experience with the hospital was like really hard. Like nobody knew anything about anything. And so then I went up there with my mom on, it was a Monday or a Tuesday. I think it was, I don't remember. It was Monday or Tuesday last week. And then they wanted to send him home like next day. And I was like, that's not going to work. And they hadn't even delivered the hospital bed or wheelchair or any of that stuff here yet. And so I was like, yeah, that's not going to work. And then so finally they brought it the next day and they sure were ready to get him out of there that day. But I made sure that my mom was able to get his pain medicine before they just kicked him out the damn hospital basically. And then it was Thursday, and then so we couldn't really get a lot done Friday, not knowing what the hell we were supposed to even be doing. And then it was the weekend, and then we still have not got like very many answers, and it's just like, I don't know. He doesn't seem to be in like as much pain, but they have him on gabapentin and morphine mostly, and then a few other things. But they have him on extended release morphine, I guess, and then like instant or something. I don't know a lot about all that, but they have the extended release every 12 hours, and then the other one every 4 hours as needed, and he tries not to take it unless he absolutely needs it. So, and then the gabapentin they have him take 3, and I really feel like that might be what has him like so throwed off, because he was taking the morphine before he went to the hospital, just not as much. I don't know. It's just so much. It's just a lot. And nobody really helps with anything. They just like they pretend like they're giving you the like assistance and whatever, like at the hospital, just because they're trying to hurry up and get you out the door. But it's just like, but then they like rush you out, and then they don't really like give you the information you need. And the fact that he's doesn't turn 65 until next month is making a really big difference in what he's able to, what they're able to pay for and what they're not. We got a thing in the mail about they're trying to do some DNA thing, kind of like what I have, but they're trying to do it to be able to see what like medicines and whatever they could try to treat the cancer, but Medicaid denied it. But then I just read that the kind he has will pay for it, but then like I think you have to have certain codes for them to run it under. And so I just saw that, and so I told my mom we need to send that to the doctor's office, and so they can try to order it under the right codes to get it paid for. So, because I don't know, I don't think any of that's going to help, to be honest. Even that's 12 days that it says it takes to get that back, and I feel like it's really bad. It's really bad. He's seeing things that aren't there at this point and saying things that don't make sense. And that's why I realized I was so upset before, and then now I see like how much he's suffering, and it's easier for me not to be as upset because he's not there anymore. Like he's already not the same person. I feel like my dad has given up too. I feel like he's given up. But I think he's trying to hold on through the holidays, because that's what, when he first was in the hospital, that was what I said. Because his birthday's Christmas, and then like, so there's birthday, Christmas, my mom's birthday, Thanksgiving. What? Today?
Yeah.
Tuesday. Anyway, so I was just like, let's just get through the holidays, like, and so I feel like that's the only thing that's really, but I don't think he's really all there. Yeah, and that's what my mom keeps saying, but he was taking the morphine before and not acting like this. So before they had him taking the extended release morphine with the, I guess, Norco or hydrocodone, I don't know how they had it. But it was whatever in between, which I didn't really understand because of all the Tylenol in it and the cancers in his liver. So that really didn't make any sense to me. And even after they stopped, even after that he was in the hospital, they were still giving it to him. After they said they, I know, it is too. Kane had it the other day. I know, Kane had it the other day. Anyways, so yeah. And then they changed it when they sent him home, because I guess Medicaid was only going to pay for this or this or that or this. I don't know. None of it really made any sense. He's eating and drinking, but it's like only certain, like he has sores in his mouth, like, I don't know, because his teeth, he has fake teeth. Oh, look at this cute little bear I bought at Walmart. I love it so much. It's like a gummy bear, but it's like a little skeleton gummy bear. It's so cute. Anyway, so ever since I bought it, so he was a little skeleton, glow-in-the-dark skeleton for Halloween, and I didn't even think about that when I bought this. And so he has kind of taken it over as his own. Anyway, so yeah, it's just been a lot to try to navigate and understand and figure out, and especially when his cancer doctor is still trying to treat the cancer. Like, it just all has me so confused. Like, so confused. But he's not even able to, he's not even able to get up and, like, go to the bathroom or anything. Like, and so it makes me feel like I had a little Chihuahua dog named Tinkerbell, and when I was pregnant with my 7-year-old, and she was like 13 or something. She was so old. She was like, at the time, my oldest son was the same age as, like, they were the same age, and so I feel like she was like 12 or 13. She was older, and she, for some reason, like, we would let her outside to go to the bathroom, and she would just go to the bathroom right there around, like, our porch and then come back in. Well, for some reason this day, she decided to walk across the street into our neighbor's yard with their big pit bull and try to eat out of the dog's dog food bowl. And she had her own dog food. It still, like, it never made sense to me, and it was just such a traumatic thing. I do not understand what it's like. I don't even know. There was, like, she clearly see the big pit bull, like, let's go eat out of her bowl. It didn't make no sense. Anyways, and the dog shook her around, and I was, like, so traumatized. Like, we had to get her out of the, rushed her to the vet, and spent, like, I don't know, I swear it was like $300 just for them to tell me nothing really, and send me home with, like, some steroids or something. Okay, I'll help you. Some steroids or something. I know some of them fell off. Here's a head. Anyways, and for her to just, like, never walk. I mean, at that point, like, we didn't know if if she was in shock, if she'd be able to walk, whatever. So I took her home, and for a week she suffered, and then passed away. And so I was like, that's what it feels like right now, is that my dad is like, and I kept thinking, like, not that you could put a person to sleep, but with the dog, I kept thinking, like, if I would have known that she was only going to suffer for a week, I could have just, like, done the right thing in the beginning. But I had never been through anything like that. She said she's gonna steal your bear, and they like your boba drink. Hi, Marie, or Megan Marie. I remembered it. Yeah, that feels good. Oh, thank you. That's the part that hurt right there. Yeah, that one. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Anyways, I feel like there was other stuff I wanted to talk about that I don't remember. Like, I swear my brain is like, that's why I'm gonna have to stop scheduling my lives. Yes, sir.
Mama.
And just do them.
Mama.
Yes.
I need some fat on my tail.
What?
I need some fat on my tail.
Can I set up your chair?
Yeah.
Well, I have headphones on, so it's hard for me to hear you. And I think they're connected to this. I don't know if they are. I could just have them on for no reason. I've done it before. Yes. Okay, go turn it all on. Okay, go turn it all on.
I'm trying to do the family. I'm trying to do the family.
I know. And whoa, and that's what. See, that's why I keep telling you you can't go this way. Anyways, I feel like that's why. That's, I don't know. They were trying to send him to a nursing home, but yes, I will. Thank you. I will always will. But the caseworker lady at the hospital was basically telling us if they sent him to the nursing home, they wouldn't do any more cancer treatment. There would be no physical therapy, which there is not being here because they're not sending anybody because they're saying it's been one thing after the other. Anyways, basically they were saying nursing home was just, that was it. And so that it was, stop, Jojo.
Hello.
It was that or come here. There was no other, there was nothing else. And it, like, I had 2 days to figure it all out. So I've just been trying to figure it out. And my mom, like, I'll be like, okay, I'm going to call and find out about the home health, and you call and find out about trying to get transportation for Friday since it has to be wheelchair accessible. And then she brings me the phone and says, I can't hear what they're saying. And so it's like, basically, I'm just having to do all of that. But I'm not changing a diaper. I draw the line there. And so, she's having to do that, and I'm having to deal with this. But for some reason, I don't know what happened or when it happened, but making phone calls is, like, terrifying to me. And I swear it's an ADHD thing, and I swear, stop doing that. Put it back on there. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. It's gone already. Oh yeah, so it was an ADHD thing, literally. But like making phone calls is like so hard for me. It's a little bit easier when it's for other people or for someone else than it is for myself. Um, but still, I don't know why. I don't know, the pressure of anything like that, like, just builds up and I can't do it. Yeah, and I will say my mom did say that the patient advocate came down a couple times the next day um, to make sure everything was okay. And at that point, I feel like all the nurses, my mom said all the nurses and everybody seemed to just be kind of ignoring and avoiding, other than like having to come in there for whatever. They were kind of avoiding going in there so that nobody asked them for anything extra or like special or. It was just wild. It was wild. Especially after he fucking hit his head and they didn't even call nobody, didn't tell nobody. Even when I came up there and saw it, nobody told us nothing. All I figured out was when he acted how he acted about like whatever, that he tried to use the potty chair beside the bed and fell forward and hit his head. And so then they put a bed alarm, but they were still not that. Yeah, they still weren't watching him like that. Like, yeah, I don't know. And then to just try to send him home the way that they were, and I was like, well, it makes no sense to send him home by ambulance because he had to be brought home by ambulance, and it's like 70 miles in the ambulance. And so they brought him home by ambulance, and so I was like, well, it makes no sense to bring him home by ambulance and then have to turn around and take him back to the emergency room by car because he doesn't have any pain medicine or anything, that because the pharmacy's closed. Can you stop? Yes, hold on, let me read. I'm gonna look into that, Melissa. See, that's the thing, is like we bought a little. Oh, it says only 2 people are here. I don't know what happened. Anyways, we bought a little butt donut because he's.
What? What did we buy?
A little butt donut that goes under Poppy's butt, but he won't. He won't try. No, it's not. It's like a float that you put in a swimming pool. It's like a float that you put in a swimming pool. Can you stop climbing right here? Okay, that's not helping. Hello.
Hello.
It shows there's only 2 people in here, but more than 2 are commenting. So, anyways, I'm trying to figure out how much longer I should stay on here because I don't even know what the hell I'm supposed to be talking about anymore. I don't know. I might have a kid for sale though.
Me?
Oh no, not you.
Who?
I'm just playing. I never have a kid for sale. I love my kid. I love my kid too much, even if he crazy and get on my nerves sometimes.
Me.
I miss you. I miss you every day at school now because I'm not used to that. And you only cry a little bit now, right?
Yeah, and then I thought.
Then you stop.
Yeah,
hello from Cork in Ireland. They bully us, then hug us. Yes.
Come on, Mama.
Very that. What?
Come on. Come down my tail.
Okay.
I thought you did just play on me.
Can you use that one? Because it's not so big. So they all have Xboxes, all of them, right? They're like whatever. Well, the youngest one doesn't. The older one doesn't really ever play his, so he plays his, and they play together in here. Anyways, well, that's what I was about to say. So we've had to move their games into my room because my dad is in their room, because that was just the best solution at the moment. And my house is crazy. Like, there's stuff in just different places and not, yeah. So I have my TV that I watch, and then I have an Xbox and TV, and then an Xbox and TV. All in one room. It's fun. Oh yeah, okay, look, so I remember you said something about Lieutenant Dan earlier. I don't know why you said that, but yeah, that whole thing is weird. I've still been kind of following that a little bit, but I have recently fallen into the rabbit hole of Resilient Jenkins. Hello from Tarnaki, Hardcore, New Zealand. Hello, Christine. Oh wait, I know you. I remember your name. I've seen your name before, right? Anyways, what was I saying? Dang, it's gone. I have this like literally shortest attention span. My doctor really needs to adjust my medication, but before she can do that, I probably have to pay her, and yeah, I haven't been able to do that in a couple months. That hasn't been the funnest thing to deal with. Anyway, so I forgot what I was even saying. Oh, Lieutenant Dan, because his one leg. Yeah, 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 yeah. You know what is so funny though is I saw today that Tampa Terrence. Anybody that follows this or knows anything I'm talking about, that Tampa Terrence, I guess, was Forrest Gump for Halloween, or if not for Halloween, he just did a Forrest Gump skit, and so he literally dressed up like Forrest Gump. It was good. It was good. And then, but anyways, Resilient Jenkins. So that's what I was talking about a while ago, and I forgot. So who else has been following that or paying attention or heard about or watched that? Because the craziest thing is MCS, my little friend MCS, my friend MCS here, Mindy's Cult Survivor. I sent her that, and she fell down that rabbit hole with me. I wish she was here. I wonder if anybody else has seen that. I wish she was here to give her input. Because she has some interesting things to say about the situation, and yeah, maybe we'll have to schedule a live to talk about it, because it's pretty crazy. And I know, just like with everybody that like gets any kind of attention, they now have like started digging into all their past and like have a lot of stuff to see. Look at it. So it's, I guess I've seen a lot of stuff about it on YouTube, but she is on TikTok, and you're gonna have some opinions. You have to go watch it. You have to go, I mean, you can watch some videos on YouTube about it. That's where I've been like trying to see and stuff. But anyways, you're gonna have some opinions, and a lot of them are very valid. Hold on a second. Oh, I don't know how, can I mute it? Yeah, hold on.
Are you sleeping?
Okay, I'm back. My mom was leaving, so she was telling me about my dad. Um. Oh, I think the batteries went dead. It says the controller's not connected. It's this one up here. There you go.
Say thank you, Mama.
End of the world. End of the world. The remote disconnected from the thing. I'm sorry. I can't control that you died when the I love you. See you in the morning.
I'll be back in the morning. I love you, JoJo. Please don't cry.
Jojo, just keep playing. Look, it's starting right now. Hurry. It's starting. Are you driving that truck? Oh, I thought you was. Are you sure? It looks like you are. Anyways. Yeah. I can't imagine what you're going through. And you said you're in Maryland? I don't even know. I feel like every place is such a different like situation, and like the resources that they have for certain situations. And people definitely don't give you a lot of the information you actually really need. We have not had like I really need to start trying to call around and find out about like afterlife care, instead of waiting until it's too late and then have to do it last minute, and then it's even bigger situation. I don't know. It's just all so much. And trying to navigate it all and deal with real life normal. Try to keep things as normal as possible for them in such a traumatic situation. Jojo. He's just literally whining. Like, just noise. Just noise, that's it. No, just noise. I have so many things I need to be doing. I've been trying to go through my clothes, and I have a big stack of shirts right here. But I have some really cool solutions that I'm working on to that. I started recording it when I first started going through all my stuff. I was like, Jojo, stop. He really likes to be annoying on purpose. I swear all my boys like to be annoying on purpose. They do stuff just to aggravate you, or just aggravate me, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Jojo, can you not do that? Have 5 boys, they said. It'll be fine, they said. I don't think anyone said that. And I'm not sure if this is exactly what I signed up for. Oh. I literally know nothing about any of these games that they play at all. Nothing. Anyways, I was saying earlier, I'm going to try to just go live more. So hopefully it sends out notifications, because when I try to schedule it, it never works out very well for me. And I really didn't want to do it today. I really didn't even know what the hell I was going to even talk about. Still don't even know what the hell I did talk about. Or what I was, like, I don't know. But yeah, I think waiting on it all day, like scheduling it, and then like that time, like makes it, like builds up so much pressure that by the time it comes, for one thing, everything else is in the way, and there's so much stuff going on, and I can expect them to all be gone at practice, and then the one time he doesn't want to go is when I schedule a live or whatever. So that's how it always goes. But I think also for me, when I'm feeling like going live, instead of scheduling it, like, oh, I should give people notice, I need to just do it. And that's it. I know I almost went live the other day, and then I was just like, I've just been in such a like weird space mentally, like, I don't know. Like blank. I feel like blank, like sort of like numb, like on autopilot, just trying to get through each day. I don't even know how to explain it. And then every now and then I'll randomly start crying. Like last night I cried a little bit, like randomly, and I haven't in a while. I don't know. It did. It always does. I feel like I don't do well talking to anyone around me. I don't really have anyone around me. But me and my mom don't communicate with each other very well, especially right now, because both of us are like so stressed out and dealing with so much, and it seems like everything just irritates both of us. And so we've never been able to communicate very well. We both like get defensive. She's very sensitive and gets defensive so easily. And the moment she feels like you're trying to tell her what to do or boss her around, she like doesn't deal well with it. Anyways, and that doesn't work well with me, because I feel like I'm always trying to make suggestions. Like, I don't know, if I feel like I see something that may help somebody or make it easier, to me that's just me trying to be helpful and make suggestions, and some people like her don't do well with that. And so it's hard for me to just shut up sometimes. Anyways, so, and then I don't know, my boyfriend doesn't deal well with me getting upset. Like, I think it's really because he doesn't deal well with himself getting upset, and so he tries to avoid that, and so doing that means avoiding me being upset, because he can't see me upset without it making him upset. So, I mean, I understand how he works, and that's why I feel like I don't take it personally, but sometimes it still feels very isolating. I don't know. Everything right now feels very isolating. Doesn't seem fair. Amy, I can't imagine what you're going through right now. That's like, seriously, I mean, at least with my dad, he's lived like, I mean, not a full life, but a full life, and raised his kids to be adults, and like, I can't imagine like going through that as just a kid, you know? Like for your kids, I mean, that's really one of my biggest fears, like, to be honest. Um, for either way, for them to lose me or their dad or whatever, but also in like my younger two losing my dad, they have no other like grandpa, so that's sad to me too. It's pretty heartbreaking. So I think, I don't know if, I think after the last time that I went live, I posted a video after my last live, and some of the same hating assholes were in my comments being hateful ass cunts, and I don't even use that word. I hate that word, and that's why I just made the weirdest face when I said it, because that's how I feel when I say it. Like, anyways, but like, I'm going through all the stuff that I'm going through, and literally just talking about it and asking people for help. Like, as far as, really the only thing that I'm lacking is subs. I feel like I have probably all the watch time.
Yeah.
Because I think they count the watch time that I have on the videos that I have privated. They have to.
Yeah.
Because I had a lot of time on all that.
Yeah.
Thank you. I guess that means you like my eyes. I do think they are kind of pretty. I get that a lot when I don't wear my glasses, which is hardly ever anymore. Anyways, I don't even know what I was talking about. And I am the Amber Baker. The Amber Baker. And it's really funny I say that when I've known others. A rocket launcher? Is that a rocket launcher? It's a rocket launcher. He's so cute. I love him. Yeah. You taking a dump into porta potty?
Yeah. Darling. Nope. I peeped it out of him.
Oh, see, and I feel like that with, I mean, my youngest is 4. And so I feel like he'll remember my dad, but he'll never, like, know him the way that the rest of the kids did. But what really, really, really gets me is how close he is with my 7-year-old. And I think that's, like, really what gets my heart, is that knowing that that bond is, like, broken already, because he's already not that person anymore. Let me see if I can figure out how to put my, hold on. Dang, hold on. Oh, see, I didn't have it on all messages earlier, so there was probably some people in here. There was probably some comments I didn't see. But I was trying to figure out how to, I don't know how to do it from here. Is there not a way I can... So in the description... No, not the description. In the comments of the live, after I get off in a minute, I'm going to put my, my TikTok. And, I say that assuming you haven't used TikTok. Do you have and use TikTok, Amy? I was going to put that as a way that you could message me, because I feel like that's probably an easier way. Email is also another way, but I've been having issues with my emails lately because I've been having to delete stuff. They keep telling me I'm not going to be able to send any more emails, and it's really annoying.
Oh my God.
Anyways, either way, hopefully you are able to message me there. I was going to say if you want to message... Yes?
It was all out.
Okay. So after this, I'm gonna go back and put my TikTok in the comments for you to find. I think it's, oh my gosh, boy mom underscore times 5. I think is what it is. I don't remember. I mean, I know it's, well, no. It used to be my name also, you know, like you have your name and then, but I think I ended up changing it to just AB and then, but I think it's boy mom underscore times 5. But that could be wrong. But I'll put it in the comments when I get off here in a minute. I think I'm just going to get off in about 4 or 5 minutes and then that'll make it an hour that I was on. I'm going to try to do some more lives not scheduled because I feel like that will just work better for me. I'm working tomorrow for the first time in like 2 weeks. About 2 weeks. I need to brush my hair. It was wet when it was wet when I got on, and now it's like dry but not brushed. Anyways, yeah. So.
What? What? That was a baby?
Yes. Okay. So that's the thing is. Working is the only thing, like I'm literally not working like at all hardly, but the few days that I do have, I'm still like trying to do no matter what because that's the only time that like I can like turn it all off and literally I go into like this whole other zone. I just turn music on, or it just depends on what I'm feeling that day. I might listen to some videos or podcasts or music. That's why I did a poll that one day because I was trying to figure out like how other people, what they do when they're cleaning. And obviously when I'm working, I'm cleaning. So, but yeah, and I noticed, I swear vacuuming is like really like calming for me. And that's like a weird thing. I mean, I guess that's probably some people feel that way, but I put headphones on because I can't stand the noise of the vacuum. And so I put headphones on and listen to music or whatever, but like I'll just be vacuuming forever. And I say that because I'll use the hose to like go around the corners of stuff and all that, like the little edger thingy. And I'll just be like vacuuming everything, and I don't know why. It just like Woosaw? No, not Woosaw. I don't know.
What?
Namaste. One of those things. He's just over here doing like, that was like Snake Simulator. I guess he's trying to find some new games.
Look, Mama.
What?
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
Yeah, but I don't know what that even is.
What?
I don't know. It just seems like you're just doing some random stuff now. A Spider-Man GTA?
No, it's Spider-Man.
I know, and GTA fighting each other.
No, it's Spider-Man and
Yeah, well, it don't look like that on there.
It's Spider-Man and Friday.
Anyways, namaste. Namaste. So, for those of you watching this back after the live, go look up Resilient Jenkins on TikTok or YouTube. And go down that rabbit hole. Because it's crazy. And I think I have to agree with a lot of people that have some not so great things to say now that I've seen a lot more come out. But like I've said, with like a lot of these people that go like, that get like go viral or whatever, like all these random people come out and start digging into their past. So basically, don't ever do this or like try to like become known for anything if you have anything to hide in your past and you don't want people to find out about it, because they're going to. They're going to. Not, and it's not just gonna fall in their lap. They're looking for it. Like, yeah. Anyways, okay, I guess I'm gonna go, and I'll be back, I think maybe like Thursday. So I work Friday too, so maybe like Thursday. I don't know. I'll be back in the next few days. No shit, what? OMP, no shit. What's up? I was about to get off, but then I saw your no shit, so I wanted to see what was up with the no shit. So what's up? You have the floor. So I was gonna do a live. I'm gonna get some opinions here. I was gonna do a live where I just like the way that I'm gonna address everyone as they speak, as they come in and speak, is to tell them to go fuck their mother. And I wanted some opinions. If y'all like how everyone thought about that, because I just thought it would be like, you know, pretty comical and pretty, you know, like take us back to the back, you know. Like Throwback Thursday, maybe Thursday. That'll be my live Thursday. I'll go live Thursday and I'll just like, Melissa, go fuck your mother. What are you looking at? Why are you here? Go fuck your mother. Oh, sorry, I probably shouldn't say that. My kitty looked over at me like, what is going on? Because he was like totally paying attention to that, so I didn't think he was listening to me. but he was, and he was like, yeah, anyways, I feel like I should, maybe Thursday, since it's Thursday, Throwback Thursday, and I'll just not be where my kids can hear me, and I will say, answer everyone and say that. But then I have another thought, when I was cleaning out the RV, because you know my son's fiance was just graduated from cosmetology school. Well, they left a bunch of stuff. I'm like, oh, we don't want any of this anymore. So there's like a whole big bucket of like wigs. So since everyone made fun of me for wearing the wigs, I think I'm going to start doing a video with a new wig each time. No matter what it looks like. Crazy, normal, bad. New wig every video. Because there's a whole bucket full of them. New wig every video. See what we come up with. I will. As soon as I get off, I'll go at it. I'm going to go look and make sure I have the right one. But anyways, I'm going to go. I guess our friend did not want to speak after all. But I just wanted to make sure and give him the chance. Yes, I will eat some skincare while I'm doing it. While I'm telling people to go F their mothers. So we'll plan for that. That one will probably have to be scheduled instead of just random. That's so funny. I have my shirt. It's right over here. I was just looking at it earlier. I almost wore it yesterday when I was going to go live originally. I'm getting off right now. Anyways, all right, I'm going to go. They're home from football practice, so. I could only see your hand. Anyways. Okay, bye, y'all.
Bye.
Pika, pika. Oh, okay, come on. I can't reach the thing. Stop.
I wanna do it.
Bye.
Bye. I wanna do it.
Jojo.
I wanted to do it.